Hi, welcome to my channel. Today, are you trying to fix a problem? What are you looking at? You're wanting to manifest something, become a different version of you, see a different version of somebody else, change your career, whatever it is that you want. What are you focused on? Are you trying to fix a problem? Are you trying to fix something? It is what it is now. You're trying to fix that in order to see what you want. So what do you do when you're trying to fix something? What are you doing? You are focused on the problem. You're focused on what you consider to be the problem, you consider to be the issue, rather than the outcome that you want. Yes, sure, you might visualize a little bit the outcome you want and affirm and all of that, but really you're doing it while still trying to fix something. So whilst you're trying to fix a problem, you are focused on that energetically. So your vibration is of the thing that you're trying to fix. The key really to all successful manifestation and shifting into that reality that you want to start experiencing is to only look at the outcome, only focus on the outcome. So that doesn't mean ignoring 3D reality as it is now. It just means not giving it too much attention and just seeing it for what it is, a creation of your making. So it is what it is at the moment based on you being in alignment with it. So everything going on inside of you is in complete alignment with what you see in 3D, because 3D is not separate from you. So you're feeling it, you're seeing it. You're not seeing it and then feeling it, even though it does feel like that sometimes. So as soon as you latch onto something, think, I need to change this. Let's just go with a specific person. I need to change their behavior. You've made it a task that you have to change something about them. You do not have to change anything about them. It's not about changing that person. It is about changing yourself, your internal self. And then you just see those changes on the outside naturally. They just come up naturally. Whilst you're trying to change that person's behavior, you're seeing it as a problem. You're seeing what they are at the moment and how they're behaving at the moment is a problem that I have to fix. And as soon as you tell yourself and your subconscious that you have to fix this problem, the problem becomes big. It becomes like a big thing that you need to fix. So you affirm for it and you script for it and you tap into the vibration of it and you do all of this stuff in order to see that change in your 3D reality. But really what you're doing is still focusing on the issue. You can't fix a problem because there's no problem to fix. That is just a version of reality that you're seeing at the moment. So imagine infinite possibilities. And if you've not watched Dark Matter, I can highly recommend it. There's two Dark Matters. It's the one on Apple TV. I actually watched both the Dark Matters because I started watching the other one, getting very confused, thinking, I don't see where this is going, what I thought it would be doing. It's not, because I kind of heard about the other Dark Matter. And then I realised about 2 episodes in that it wasn't the same thing. But I'm enjoying that one as well. That's a bit kind of like, there's nothing much to that. It's entertaining. But the other one is all about infinite realities, basically. And the way it's been written, I'm sure it's been written by somebody who is into this. And so there are infinite possibilities. There are infinite ways that your life can go at any moment. So it's moment to moment as well. There's no, oh, this has happened now, so this is permanent. That is not the case at all. If you shift your feeling state, then your 3D will shift accordingly. And sometimes in weird and wonderful ways that you just cannot understand and would never have seen coming. It's a case of leaving that reality and choosing the reality that you do want. What do I want? What's going on at the moment is not what I have chosen. It is not my choice. This is not my choice. This is not what I choose. I do not want this. So that's not you resisting it as such, because you're not constantly feeling that. You can say it in the moment. This is not my choice. This is my choice. So you are stating what your choice is at the moment, and you are saying that this reality that you're seeing at the moment is not your choice to carry on with, basically. So you work out, what is your choice? What do I want? What do I really want? Because sometimes we think we know what we want, but when it boils down to it, it's something slightly different that we want. So get really clear on what you want and what you're seeing that you don't like at the moment, that really, maybe you really don't like it, or you're just not that happy with it, or whatever the case may be. That is just a version of reality that you're experiencing at the moment, but it can change. And I do believe that this stuff is instant, because it makes no, I think the reason it takes longer for some things is because subconsciously we have a belief that this should take probably about this amount of time, because this person would have to do this and that person would have to do that which is nonsense, actually. None of that. So it's only our subconscious belief that puts the time on things. I don't really think there is a time delay at all. I mean, look, this happens all of the time, doesn't it? We think something and it happens in a split second. So I've said this before, but it was a very brief thing that I said in an old video. I went out to lunch with a friend of mine I think it was before COVID, actually. Might have been just after, I can't remember. No, was it? It was after COVID. Anyway, basically, I had given my card a massive bashing. So I had spent so much money in that week. I just got a bit carried away and spent a lot of money. And we're having lunch and it was my turn to pay. And I thought to myself, oh God, I can't really put anything else on this card. I was still going to, but in my head I thought, I shouldn't really put any more money on this card. But it was fine. There was money in there. It was a debit card. I knew exactly what was in the account, but that was the feeling I had. And then a few minutes later I went to pay and my card wouldn't go through. And she said, oh, it just keeps getting declined. And I thought, oh God, oh really? Okay. I thought, well, I must have really gone over the limit then. Okay, so I just gave her another card and that was fine. I came home and checked my balance and I thought, oh, there's plenty in there. What was that all about? And then I thought, because I said I don't want to put any more money on that card. I don't want to put anything else on that card. So I didn't put anything else on there. I was stopped from doing it. So it was instant because there was no resistance there. There was no, oh, this would have to take this amount of time to happen, because I was just having a feeling. I was just having a thought in that moment. And so it is instant. So I believe this is all instant. It's only us that puts the time on it. And so a lot of you will say, well, it's only affirmations that work for me and I have to affirm over and over and over to see anything show up. So I believe that for you. If you have told yourself that you need to affirm in order to see that show up in your life, and then I do believe affirmations will work for you because you've told yourself they do. But when you're saying an affirmation over and over and over, it's not really necessary. It's not, because as soon as you've desired something and got clarity on it and felt it, sort of the wish for it, because that's the frequency, then it's already in motion. And then you decide that you have to affirm for it. So basically you're just building your belief, I guess, that this can happen, but you don't need to. Again, though, it's what works for you. And if you like affirmations and you really feel comforted by them, and in some respects I do, and I am using some at the moment. So, I do get that, but it isn't really necessary because everything is instant. But again, if you were to do what I do and just say, this is what I want, I get clarity on this, I feel it, yeah, I really want that, yeah, that's what I want, I've got clarity on that. And then you feel resistance because you feel like I'm not doing anything to back it up. So then what you do is you tell your subconscious, but I'm not doing anything to back up this up, so this can't actually happen. So then you affirm to make yourself feel better and to feel like, actually, I do believe this can happen now. So that's fine. It's what works for you. It's what you've got to work with, what your brain and your subconscious do in harmony. Do you know what I mean? We're all different. So if you feel that and it makes you feel better, then that's your way and that's good. Nothing is bad with this at all. Nothing. I would never say don't do this, don't do that, because I only know what works for me and what doesn't work for me, what feels resistant, what doesn't feel resistant. So you have to go with that. But again, let's come back to, there is not a problem you need to fix. If you look at that, it's going to look like hard work, and it is. I don't believe that that's what we're doing at all, because I believe we actually shift instantly if we allow ourselves to, if we don't get in our own way. Then there is no, if you see it as a problem, then you're constantly working to fix something that you think is broken. But all it is a version of reality, and you then select another version. No, I don't want this version of reality. I want that version of reality. And then you have to stop trying to fix this version of reality. Just go, meh, it's what it is at the moment. Okay, I get it. I'm experiencing this at the moment. I've created this. I'm experiencing it. So I'm just going to go with that at the moment. Just don't keep trying to fix it. And if you feel at the moment that you're trying to fix what's going on, fix your 3D, then stop doing it, because you'll never fix it. It will just never happen, because you will be constantly in resistant mode. But what you will actually be doing is focusing on what you consider to be the issue. The thing that you want to change is the thing that you're focusing on. So you're giving it all of that attention, trying to fix it, but not realizing that the attention you're giving it is the vibration of it, is the frequency of it. So you're just going to see more of it. So just let it be. It is what it is at the moment. Like with me, there's nothing I can do about this at the moment. Just look at it like that. Am I seeing this as a problem I need to fix? Okay, I can't fix it because it is a version of reality that I'm experiencing at the moment, and I can't fix that, but I can let it go in order to experience another version. You can let it go. And how do you let it go? You just accept it for what it is in the moment. There's nothing I can do about it right at this moment. It is what it is. It is here. I can feel it within. I can see it on the outside. It's not really on the outside, but I can see it, feel it, see it. Okay. I just need to stop focusing on it. There's nothing to fix. There is nothing to fix. There is only the reality that I want to experience, which doesn't happen to be this one. But at the moment, I am experiencing this one, and that's okay. That's teaching me something. I now know that I'm holding it in place because I've seen it as a problem, a fixable problem. And I really don't think any problems are fixable as such. I mean, on the outside they are, aren't they? If you need to put something right, you can do that. But on the inside, as soon as you see something as a problem, inevitably you're going to be focused on that problem and how you can fix that problem. So you're always going back to the problem. You're never at the solution because you're always thinking about the problem. How can I fix the problem? How can I fix the problem? No. Either don't do that at all, just stop doing it and just accept things for what they are at the moment and think there's nothing I can do, and I'm building this angst, I'm building this horrible feeling within me, trying to change it. I don't want to do that anymore. Look at the outcome you do want and give that some focus. Write down what you want and give it focus. Look at it every day. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Not what do I need to change, but just what do I want? Forget about there's nothing to change. It's only what you want. What stuff you don't want, you don't need to do anything about. That'll be discarded at some point. You only need to look at what you do want. I really hope that this made sense. It does to me, but sometimes trying to translate this into a video, it's tricky. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'm an author, manifestation coach, and a mindset coach.